Saturday morning, big storm coming in tonight. I got a couple generators that I'd like to get running for the customer, so if they lose power. First one's a Honda, second one's a Power Stroke. We're gonna do the Power Stroke first. So we're gonna do the troubleshooting. It came in crank, no start. First thing I found, and this wasn't the issue, but I've had issues with these torch spark plugs from China. They're garbage. Don't run them. Run a Champion or NGK, whatever the friggin' manufacturer says. But anyway, pulls over, no start. The first thing I do is check the gas, check the oil. The gas is a little old, yellow, but still would work. Oil is full. I replaced the spark plug, and the easiest way to know if it's a fuel issue or an ignition issue is with starter fluid. So turn the gas on, make sure the ignition switch is on. So this one automatically stays on. You just hit it to shut it off. Gas is on, choke is on. Nothing, won't start. Spray a little carb clean in there or starter fluid. Fires right up, so we know it's a fuel issue. So now we'll start troubleshooting the fuel issue. I'm going straight to the carburetor. There's no need to do anything else but pull the carburetor off and pull it down. While the carburetor is off, we'll check fuel flow and tear down the carburetor, and hopefully it's not too bad that we can still save it. So this one's fairly simple. The two nuts that hold the carburetor air cleaner on, a couple hoses. This is the breather. This is the governor. So you just turn this, pop the spring out, pop the rod off, and then pull the fuel line. Oh, I left the gas on, but that gas is yellow, which is pretty old gas. So let's see what it looks like in here. You just need a wrench bigger than that one. There's a little nut on the bottom to take the bolt off. Some of them have screws. This one's got a nut. Probably has the jet built right into it. See what it looks like. This could be scary. See all the holes? Those all need to be cleaned out. Little crusty down in there. Not so bad. I think we might be able to save this. Look at this though. Look at this. Can you see this? This all came out of that bowl. This is corrosion and crystallization of the alcohol or whatever. If the carburetor's full of it. So we'll start cleaning it. So I normally use carb clean. I'm out of it at the moment. But brake clean will work fine. So we'll clean the bowl out because that's the easiest. Just spray it in there. Get everything out. If you have to scrape it with a straight screwdriver, go ahead and do so. You know, just get in there and get all that crusty stuff off the best you can. Spray it. Compressed air is also your friend. Little compressed air. Blow it out. Don't blow it towards your bench because you'll blow your parts everywhere. There, not bad. See that little O-ring there too. Don't lose that. All right, next thing is this little bottom screw. It's got the jets in it. Boop, boop, boop. So I use a tip, welding tip or torch tip cleaner. There we go, that's what I want. See this thing? They're all little size wires. And you just put them in the holes and ream them out a little bit. You don't want to make the holes bigger or anything. You just want to clean the crap that's in the holes out. All right? Get them nice and clean. Spray them out. Spray all those little holes out. Take a look at it. Oh, I can see through it. It's beautiful. Don't lose it. Next thing is the carburetor. There's a little idle screw right here we gotta take out and a low speed jet right here. We'll take those off. The idle screw just unscrews. See if I can get you to see this. Like this. And then this just pops out. Pop her out, just like that. And we're gonna wanna clean that too. And I find that that little hole, I don't have anything small enough, so I use automotive wire. I'll show you. What are you doing now?
Well, you got the signs done, huh?
Yeah, unless you want to be on video.
No, I'm good.
Then you can hang out.
No, I'm good.
All right, so I got this automotive wire, and I take a little strand and I stick it in the hole. Just clean it out, in and out, in and out, in the hole. Okay? Same with big one, little one, clean them all out. Right clean. Blow the hell out of it. Make sure you can see through it. Make sure everything's good. I see so many comments on Facebook or wherever saying I clean my carb, but they never actually clean the orifices out. So you make sure you do that. The other thing is they say, I've cleaned my carb and it still don't run. Well, maybe you need a new carb. You know, you can't fix them all, right? So, Krusty's in there. Same thing. We're just going to blow it out. We're going to brake clean, blow it out, get all that crap out of there. Make sure all those holes, put the brake clean to every hole. Make sure you don't splatter yourself in the face. Safety first, people, because it's going everywhere. I've got it in my eye. It's not good. It's not good at all. Not good at all. So we got one jet right in there. I don't know if you can see that, but one jet right in there. I'd like to get that out. It's all about finding the proper screwdriver to get that out. Because I've seen stuff hide under it before. Get it in there, get a good bite. Oh yeah, it's coming. Well, it started to. Oh yeah, it's good. So we'll get that out, get that cleaned, and then we can put it back together and clean the fuel system. We'll suck the gas out of it. I did see a filter on it. We'll change that. So, back at it. Clean this. Make sure it's all good. Blow her out. Blow all those little holes out. Blow everything. The only other issue is sometimes this O-ring expands. So this is what was in there. So we want to clean all that. Clean all the holes. Make sure you get the right. Clean every single one. There's like, I don't even know. I see at least 12. 12 holes. Get them all. Get that out of there. Spray her down. Get the crap off her. Safety. Same thing. Just get the crap out of it. This is the main jet here. I can see through it, so that's good. Let me, look, my gloves are deteriorating. Oh yeah. Ream her out a little. Clean her good. Blow her out, right clean. Let's put her back together. I'm hoping that... Oh no. Oh no. Drop that right into the crap. My gloves are doing nothing at the moment. All right, we're gonna put that. Is that a Mercer tube? I don't know what it's called. Then this jet in, then we tighten her up. And we can put the float back in. Needle looks good. Put your little pivot pin back in. Just like that. And we got to get the O-ring back in, maybe. Let's expand it a little bit. Okay, so which way did this go? That's that way. Make sure that O-ring's in there. Then you put your nut, bolt nut / jet thingy. I don't know what its terminology is called. Okay, looks like it's in there. Hopefully it seals, because the O-ring will expand on you because of the alcohol. It's always good to have a new bold gasket, but sometimes you can't. I don't recommend putting any sealer on it, but you can. You know, a gas, one that won't dissolve in gas. Make sure that's nice and tight. Looks tight. Let's see. See if it seals. Then you can put your little idle circuit back together. Little jet goes back in. Little spacer, and then your screw. So the key is to make sure all those orifices are cleaned out. So now we will drain the fuel tank, change the filter, and go from there. But I want to show you something. The crystals have dried up, and that's all that was in the bottom of that carburetor. Not good. All right. We're going to get most of the gas out. I mean, we're not going to get it all, but I don't know if you can see in there, but it looks like pee. So we're going to suck that out and add some fresh gas. All right, I've got this It's a pressure tank that I've turned into a vacuum tank. So you plug air in here, it shoots air across this block, and there's a small orifice in here that creates vacuum in this tank. That's how I suck oil out of engines and stuff like that. So I'm gonna stick this right in here, turn her on, and you'll watch her suck. Oh, easy. She likes the gas. The gas goes easy. So I'm sucking the gas out right now. We'll get as much out as we can. Tank is fairly clean. It's just nasty gas. We'll let that do its thing. I'll go grab a new filter and some tools. And basically it's just got a red filter on it. Maybe I'll put a better filter on it. I'm gonna go with one of these that actually filters smaller stuff. And we'll change it out real quick. All right, so this has got a red filter in it from Briggs & Stratton made these things. They are like, just got a screen in them. They catch good chunks. They don't really catch any water or anything, just mainly dirt and literally filled. We filled my thing, so I'm gonna go empty my thing and recharge it. All right, I'll show you how I charge my Slurple. So basically you just put the air nozzle on here. This is a muffler. You want to make sure all your valves are closed. I've got a vacuum gauge here. Watch the vacuum gauge go up. That's probably good enough for what we're doing, but you can take the hose off. It's fully charged. You can take it with you to a job site or whatever. So then we hook the hose up. I've got different size adapters so I can run different size hose. And then turn her on. Keep on sucking. It's getting pretty low, so I think we're down. Yeah. Got that out. Okay. So now what I usually do, now what I usually do is I'll just turn the fuel on. Whatever's in there is just gonna dump out. While it's draining, we'll put the carb back on. So basically you just slide her back on, make sure your gasket's there. Get her on so far. You hook your rod up. Try to get that rod friggin' lined up without bending anything. Just like that. And then you can hook your governor spring back up in its hole. It's always a good idea to take a picture. Oh, come on now. Sometimes needle nose vice grips work, or a needle nose pliers, which I might have to get. Try not to bend the spring up. You slide her on. Yep. Then you got a gasket here for in between the air cleaner. All right, so this is done dripping. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, my filter should work because it's the same size. Make sure you have the arrow pointing towards the carburetor. Put all your clamps back on. Just like that. So there, see, we got a new, better filter. There's no like cure-all that I've ever seen. So actually, put her back together the way it came apart. Grommet goes in there. To hold the fuel line from vibrating around. Get in there. Just like that. Of course, my gasket fell off because I was messing with the... Put your air cleaner back together. What's going on? Just like that. Your nuts. Put your nuts on. I got a gas spill here. Everything looked good there. Yep. Now I dropped one nut somewhere right there. Make sure she's good and tight. Put your breather tube back on. No need to put the air cleaner back together. I'm going to turn the fuel off and put fuel in it. This is non-ethanol gas. Fill her up a little non-ethanol gas. No alcohol. She should run on that. Let me get the air hose and I'll... Alright, now that I got gas in it and everything is back together, we're going to turn the fuel on and check it for leaks. This is where that bowl gasket will leak. So we'll let her sit for a minute and just see if it's coming out anywhere. There's no real adjustment besides the governor adjustment. I'm not seeing any leaks, which is good. So let's see if she fires up. I'm going to choke her. Runs awesome. So we'll just put her back together, put the air cleaner back on, fire her up and let her run, and I'll probably change the oil for the gentleman. Probably I'll make sure she puts out some electricity. All right. And somebody's here. All right. So she runs awesome. No leaks under it. No gas under it, so that's good. I don't know what else to tell you guys. That's how I do it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes, you know, most times, unless it's an emergency, I don't clean a carburetor twice. I don't have time, so I'll order a new carburetor and throw it on there. The Amazon ones are cheap, and they are cheap. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I tried to get like the higher end Amazon ones. I don't know if that really matters or not. But I don't really spend time cleaning them 4 or 5 times. Because if there's something in there you can't get out, why waste? You're wasting your time when you could be making money. You could be wasting the customer's money. And so... that's what I do. The only thing I'm going to do next is change the oil. So I'm going to run it, get it hot, and do that. Took a minute to run out of gas, but I'm always scared it won't restart. But I probably will start it when the customer gets here to just show them that it does run. All right. That's how I clean carburetors. Sometimes they're way worse. Sometimes they're easy.